If you don't know about the International Women's Scream Festival, and here are some basic facts to get you all excited. It is an international women's festival supporting women's poetry and other art. A poet from the Dominican Republic named Jael Uribe. She is really interested in promoting women poets, working internationally and collaborating, enhancing the role of women in poetry, and helping women poets seek our rightful place in literature. She decided to start a festival and to call for women poets around the world to support the festival. And what has actually happened over the last few years is that the whole thing has grown and grown and grown until more than 30 countries around the world, from Tanzania to New Zealand to Cuba to Mexico, the USA and so on. And basically, if you want to get involved in the festival, there are two kind of guidelines. One is honouring the role of women in society, and the second is sending out a message of non-violence against them.
Organizers say this is in honor of International Women's Month.
I think that we individually need to show support, because too often women suffer in silence. And the real thing about it is, when you heal a woman, you heal a nation. Women, our mothers, our sisters, they are truly the caregivers. And so in order for us to be healthy, happy, and whole families, it's important for us to look at the issue of domestic violence, because children learn what they live.
The festival is part of a series of international events. Over 30 countries host poetry slam events year-round.
Okay, there's these film festivals coming up, and this one stands out, so I looked into it to see what it was about, and I was like, hey, it resonated in me because I am a survivor of domestic violence. I had some issues with mental illness, and being a spoken word artist, it's kind of weird saying sometimes you can't speak about certain things, or you keep your mouth closed about certain things. So it definitely stood out. Like there were some things inside that I needed to scream about, and I wanted to speak to, so that it resonated in me.
We can't go there gender separate. We have to go hand in hand. And I want to, for the other guys out there that are part of Women's Scream, and I asked about this, why should you do this? Because if you don't stand up for that, then what kind of man are you?
I've held pain, and I've touched pain, and held terror in the palm of my hands. I am a survivor, and I am a fighter, and I am free. Now all you want is a woman who is light like a feather. Now you say, I'm more filthy than my pot of ugali, but my place is on the dusty kitchen floor, bound to you like slaves, following your old and crooked ways.
And goes to the highest bidder. Gone are the days when beauty spoke for itself, youthful pride lay on chastity, and the adventurous hunters lost their ways in the search of authenticity. For the pride of youth is the beauty of the African woman.
But it's not an easy task of the way because, you know, everybody's from different culture, so we need to keep it organized line. We have guidelines. We make a worldwide call every year so people could join us, volunteer. And of course, they need to follow our guidelines, accept it, and just propose to us what they want to do with it. And just, Women's Scream is a gift to the world. So whoever makes the most out of it, just go ahead and do it. Because we need to send a message, deliver a message. It's not about just allowing events to go on and make a long change. It's about making them matter.
Faros de esperanza, alumbrando tantas vidas hacia el foco, que te olvidas poco a poco de lo que puedes lograr. El esfuerzo y sacrificio son la madre de tu oficio y nadie te puede parar. Faros de esperanza, alumbrando mi voz, es momento de actuar. Faros de esperanza, alumbrando mi voz, juntas por la igualdad. Faros de esperanza, alumbrando.
Hello, my name is Jaeli Uribe, and I want to thank you all on behalf of Women Poets International Movement, Mujeres Poetas Internacional, for supporting Women's Scream. For all those women around the world who had suffered violence, for those who had shut their voices, for those who need to be out of it, we are screaming worldwide from the Dominican Republic. Make the scream be heard.